Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I know it's still only January, but we're starting to hit the point in the calendar year where we're seeing more and more updates making the rounds on social media. And on Tuesday, Blessing Awodibu became the latest athlete to get the hype machine firing when he released photos 16 weeks out from his pro debut. In the grand scheme of things, he was forced to pull out last year and push things back until now, which probably worked out in his favor because it gave him more time to focus on filling out the gaps in his physique. So unless something crazy happens between now and May, it looks like the countdown for the bodybuilding world to see Blessing step onto an IFBB stage for the first time is officially on. The men's physique division also got a jolt earlier this week thanks to Cam Harris's announcement that he was planning to make his season debut at the City Limits Championship in May. For a lot of people, Cam emerged as the biggest winner from Olympia weekend, not named Brandon Hendrickson, thanks in a large part to a top 3 finish that really established him as one of the elite athletes in the division. That being said, this will be the first year that Cam came into a season with a proverbial target on his back. So it'll be interesting to see if he can pick right back up where he left off, or if it takes him a while to find his footing now that he's one of the new lead dogs in the pack. If I were a betting man, which I am not, I'd be willing to wager on home field advantage being a factor in at least one of the championship games this weekend. I'd also be willing to wager on Yarishna Ayala cashing in big time on her home field advantage when the wellness division takes over Puerto Rico in June. Since wellness is still new, there's a huge opportunity for someone like Yarishna to capitalize on becoming a big-time star, which she can absolutely be if she delivers a win in Puerto Rico. In years past, we've seen the John De La Rosas and Alex Caberneros of the world come out looking like heroes by winning in their own backyard. But if Yarishna can do it now, while this division is still trying to figure out its own identity, it could end up being a pretty historic moment for the entire IFBB. At this point in the year, it's still way too early to know which rookie athletes will step right in and be ready to compete right away at the new pro level. But based on what we've seen so far, 2020 NPC National Overall Champ Jonathan Withers is making a pretty strong push to be the guy. According to Jonathan, he's currently sitting somewhere in the neighborhood of 260, and he's leaner than he's ever been at that weight. From a training standpoint, everything is falling into place as well. Usually those 3 things in some order end up being the key ingredients to everyone's recipe for success. But once they're all in place, at that point, it all boils down to a matter of consistency. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.